start with the origin story, Rich. What was the catalyst for you to start Anura?
Let's see. Okay, so I had another marketing company. In 2003, we started a small ad network, started driving traffic, hiring publishers, building platforms, building an ad network back in the day. And I started noticing some anomalies about the data of the visitors that were flowing through from our publishers to our advertisers. And I knew what it was. It was fraud. I had fought fraud earlier. I think some of the earlier bouts of fraud that I had date back to the late 90s. But anyway, so I knew it was fraud. I'm like, I don't want to be the guy solving fraud. I just want to go find a solution, pay for it, bolt it on, and go about my business. Because, running an ad network is a full-time job. And we were growing it. We got to a point where we had 50 people in the company. But again, you want to focus on one task. So did research. And in 2004, leading into 2005, I absolutely could not find a single fraud solution in the marketplace. In fact, later on, hindsight's 2020, I found out that the first commercially available fraud solution didn't come out until I think it was 2008, if I remember correctly. So as a developer, I decided I'll write it myself. So I wrote some software, put it together, and then realized that obviously it's not a set and forget scenario. Fraud keeps evolving, so I kept evolving it. Then 10 years later, I kind of looked up and realized, wow, there's a market for this. So before taking it and building it into a separate product, I went ahead and said, you know what, let me take a couple $100,000 of my own money, invest in test buys, because I'm not going to ask a client to do it. So I will go out and buy traffic, run 3 independent tests, looking at a variety of statistics to see, does our solution bring something new to the market? If it doesn't, why bother? But it turns out we had a much more accurate solution, decided to put it together. And in 2017, we launched Anura as a standalone fraud solution that's licensable.